Wow, isn't it glorious? The sun's come out again. Now, we went out, the lady Sarah and I went out yesterday to Sewerby Park, and we walked round the zoo. So I'm in the process of editing that video now. I'll try and get it down quite short, but there's quite a lot of footage. It actually took me about an hour to download all the footage that I took from my cameras to my iPad for editing. So I'll get round to doing that this afternoon. So I'm just going to bang this one out to let you know that the weekend starts here. Yeah. Yep. And of course, I've got some different news. I've got to go back to work on Tuesday. I did think I had to go back on Wednesday, but no, I've got to go back on Tuesday. They want me on board ship at 4 p.m. on the Wednesday. So what I'm going to do is they're giving me the hire car. They gave me the hire car for 2 days so that I can leave on Tuesday and get to the ship on the Wednesday afternoon. So I'm going to go and spend an evening with my mother, my dear old mother, and probably have a leisurely breakfast and set off, head down towards Falmouth sometime early on Wednesday morning. So that will be... It's a long drive, actually. It's about a 5-hour drive from my mum's house, and it's a 5-hour drive from here to my mum's house down on the south coast. So, dear old mum, expect to visit. Yeah, I'll see you Tuesday night. Yeah, so what else is happening here? I can't believe that the sun's come out again, and it's so warm. Okay, we're in April showers with a lot of rain, and the farmers have been complaining about their fields being absolutely soaked, and they're right, they are. As we were driving through, I don't know if any of you know East Yorkshire, but this is the breadbasket of the UK is the Yorkshire farmers, and their fields are absolutely sodden. You can see the puddles that go for metres upon end of just water collecting. And of course you can't grow crops in puddles like that. No, I blame this on the EU. The EU prevented us in England from, or Scotland as well, prevented us from draining the fields properly. All the drains were allowed to accumulate with silt again. My wife was telling me that when she was a little girl here, they will quite regularly come and clear the drains to allow the water to flow off the fields. Because it's so flat here, it's a floodplain. So, unfortunately, the EU came along and stopped the farmers from clearing the drains. So the water has now been just started to accumulate in the fields because it's not running away. And we did see a couple of fields where the farmers are modifying and clearing the drains to allow the water to run away. If you know anything about this area, some of the drains, they run for absolute miles. Where I am inland, some of the drains run all the way from the coast inland and run round back to the back of the mother-in-law's house, where there's a huge great drain there that goes out into the sea. And of course, some of the rivers actually come into these drains as well. Obviously, I think as these in the old days, you would have liked to have followed a river course anyway, a water course, so that you didn't have to do any digging. But the drains that we do have in this area are all man-made at the side of fields, and they all collect in one central drain that eventually comes round the back of here. It's quite interesting having a look on the map to see where they are. Anyway, so that's it, Matt. That's what's happening so far. I'll go back to work. So Sarah and I, Sarah's got Saturday off, so we're going to spend Saturday together. And, of course, I shall be packing on the Sunday, so that Sarah and I have got a decent day on Monday, so they'll not have to worry about packing. So that's about it. So, coming up to 4.5 minutes, so try and keep it short. Have a good weekend, and I'll try and do a few more videos over the weekend. Anyway, have a nice evening. Don't drink too much. I bet you do. Anyway, see you later. Bye then.